Hello friends, I'm the Pro, and today we're starting a new Q&A section here on the channel, and this time we're going to see your opinions and theories about Majin Kuu, the new demon from Dragon Ball. Remember that we'll have this section once a week, and to participate, just subscribe to the channel and send your question or theory in the comments. Now prepare a light snack so you don't get fat, get comfortable and come with me. Majin Kuu, yes, Majin Buu, after absorbing Nova Shenron. I agree, without a doubt, Master Akira was inspired by new Shenron to create. Majin Kuu really surprised me. This is a really good show. Yes, the essence of Dragon Ball has returned from what I'm seeing with each episode, and it's making the fans even more excited. Kid Buu was actually the most powerful Buu. When Kid Buu absorbed Kai, he lost some of his power, turned into the Fat Buu and became like a child, and not super evil. There are actually two Fat Boos. The one that had his evil side and the one that expelled this evil. In this case, the second one was like a child. However, Kid Buu is far from being the most powerful, because he is the first form of Majin Buu. According to logic, the most powerful Buu is Majin Buu with Gohan absorbed. So much so that Goku managed to fight Kid Buu and win. None of the other Boos would lose to Goku. The craziest thing is that doesn't Majin look like Ice Shenron and Nuva Shenron? Yes, he really does look a lot. He also reminds me a lot of Picon. Majin Kuu looks like Nova Shenron. I doubt he's stronger than Buu. We'll only know when he fights Tamagami one, but we can't underestimate him. After all, he has Buu's essence, which undoubtedly results in him having Majin Buu's powers as well. Majin Kuu is based on the fat Majin Buu. He may not be as furious as the base Buu. Yes, because he contains Cyberman cells, he acts like a soldier. He's controlled. Unlike Buu, who didn't follow anyone's orders and only wanted to destroy everything. I mean, his conscience can make him even more dangerous. This Majin Kuu reminds me of another very strong character, Monaka. It was a good joke. Don't worry, I didn't prepare a light snack. I'm scrubbing the floor and cleaning while I listen to the analysis. Thanks. Wow, buddy, I'm the one who thanks you for listening to me at such an important moment. Can you imagine exploding and regenerating? Buu didn't lose energy when he did, he probably won't either. This is really scary. Exactly. This combination of Cybermen and Buu can be very devastating. After all, Cybermen can self-destruct, causing an explosion capable of killing an opponent more powerful than them. But in this case, Majin Kuu would not die after the explosion because he can regenerate. Simply scary. He is not more dangerous than Buu. We do not even know if he is stronger than Tamagami. Number 1. You are right. We cannot say anything until we see his true power. But this character, because he contains Buu's cells, may be able to absorb people. And if he absorbs the Tamagami, I believe that will only make everything more interesting. Everyone forgets that all the villains in Dragon Ball have multiple forms. This is not his final form. Exactly. Majin Kuu is still in his base form. He can still evolve a lot throughout the story, and who knows, maybe even absorb the Tamagami, as I said. I just want to see how the fight goes. I can't wait either. And you'll see the coverage of this entire fight here on the channel, so subscribe and activate the notification bell, and don't forget to send your question. But remember that I will only answer it in video if you are subscribed to the channel to make sure your question appears here. Send it with a super of any value. The higher the value, the higher priority it will have. Or send a very interesting question that would make a good video on the channel, and then I will answer it. So, knowing all this, we can conclude that Majin Kuu certainly has the techniques of the Cybermen. So he can shoot acid, and can also hug an enemy and self-destruct. But since he also has the powers of Majin Buu, right after he destroys the opponent, he will regenerate and come together again. Just like Majin Buu, besides also having perhaps the powers to transform opponents into chocolate. But as I said, perhaps this power to transform into chocolate is still exclusive to Majin Buu. But something that I'm sure he has from Majin Buu is the power to absorb other beings. But now that we know who Majin Kuu is, we can theorize that in the Daima arc, he will have 1 or 2 transformations. Right after being created, Dr. Arinsu orders Majin Kuu to go defeat the 1-star Tamagami and get the Dragon Ball from him. Maba, hearing this, says that Arinsu is already demanding too much from a being that has just been born. Arinsu responds that if he is not able to defeat a Tamagami, it is useless to me. Right after that, Majin Kuu responds and accepts the order without any problems. Even though he is practically a baby, it seems that he has knowledge of everything that happens in that world, also because of the essence of Dr. Arinsu that she placed there, which was her own saliva. So besides being a being that can supposedly be controlled, because we do not know what the future holds for us, he is also a being that has the intellect of Dr. Arinsu. So this alternative version of Majin Buu is probably much more intelligent. Now, we know that Majin Kuu is more intelligent. He will fight the Tamagami with a ready and quick strategy. And what would that strategy be? It would be absorption. He would start fighting Tamagami, see his way of fighting and his magic, and after studying his opponent, he would come up with some way to trick and absorb him. Just like Majin Buu did with Gotenks, Piccolo and Gohan, and he would go through a new transformation, joining Tamagami and also taking the one-star sphere, becoming much stronger and being a great threat to Goku and his allies. Just imagine what Majin Kuu's transformation would be, like absorbing the one-star Tamagami. It would be surreal and a very absurd level of power. In addition to the absorption of the one-star Tamagami, do you think he will stop? Obviously, Arinsu, knowing that Goku is arriving in the second demon realm to defeat the two-star Tamagami, she would already send Majin Kuu there, and we would see a very sinister fight. I believe he should arrive in the middle of Goku's fight with Tamagami, take advantage of the situation and absorb him. Doing this, Goku will be furious and will try to face him. But at this point in the championship, Majin Kuu will be on another level. Maybe Vegeta and Goku are together. We saw that in episode 9, even though they met and separated again. Obviously, at an important moment, Goku and Vegeta will be together, because at the end of episode 9, Vegeta defeats the thieves who stole their ship, and one of the guys says he will take them to her, and in the preview of episode 10, we already saw Bulma and everyone else inside the ship, so it is a matter of time before they reach Goku. With that, going back to the moment when Tamagami 2 is absorbed by Majin Kuu, Goku at that moment will not be alone. He will have Vegeta to fight by his side, but I believe that before Vegeta fights, Goku should show for the first time in Dragon Ball Daima the Super Saiyan 3. But as you know, the Super Saiyan 3 was not able to defeat Kid Buu, which is the weakest form of Majin Buu. Imagine defeating Majin Kuu with 2 transformations, with 2 Tamagamis absorbed, so obviously we can come to the conclusion that Goku Super Saiyan 3 will not be able to handle Majin Kuu in his second transformation, so he will ask for help from Vegeta. Both can fight together, but since this story is just beginning, I believe that this will be the first defeat of Goku and his friends, so I believe that Majin Kuu will defeat Goku and Vegeta, and then leave from there, and we will still possibly see the betrayal of Glorio by handing over the one-star sphere, and Majin Kuu will leave from there with 2 spheres and take them to Arinsu, so she can complete her plan, dominate the entire demon realm.